Butler with a shot clock winding down. Fires. Oh, yeah!
The 6'7" small forward out of Marquette is a 6-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA, and 5-time All-Defensive Player. But did you know that Jimmy Butler is ranked 3rd amongst all current NBA players in clutch win probability added? That's right, there are only 2 players in the NBA who help their team's winning odds increase in the clutch more than Jimmy Butler. In his postseason career, Butler has gone 5 of 10 on double clutch shots when it matters most. Ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're going to take a look at all aspects of Jimmy Butler's game and uncover why he is by far the most underrated superstar in the NBA. Starting off the first segment, Jimmy Butler is one of the best two-way superstars in the entire league. We're going to break down this first play, freeze it here. We've got 11.8 seconds left, a tie game, and the 76ers have trapped Dennis Schroeder. Who does he see? Big Steven Adams floating in the center of the court, but Jimmy Butler isn't even in the screen, and he's going to come flying out, get the steal to ice the game. Boy, is he cold. Now, starting off a breakdown with defense can be risky because I know most fans want to take a look at the offensive package. We'll get to that. However, I cannot stress this enough. Defense does win championships, and the Miami Heat have an incredible defense this year with Jimmy Butler, PJ Tucker, Bam Adebayo, and Kyle Lowry, which gives them a tremendous chance of winning it all. This video is meant to highlight all the little things that Butler does which make him the most underrated superstar in the league, and his defensive ability, in my opinion, is just so understated in the media. Butler is so versatile on defense, as we are seeing. He can guard 1 through 5, pick up ball handlers, play deny defense on 1 or 2 passes away, and even come from the weak side and challenge you at the rim. Shifting to the offensive end, one of my favorite aspects of Jimmy's game is his ability to score without the basketball. Now, because the Heat have so many shooters on the court, they set tons of screen that create chaos. Take this play, for example, freeze it here. We're going to have Struss, the shooter, set a down screen on Jimmy's guy. They get the switch, and now Trae Young doesn't know what to do. Jimmy's going to give him a little muscle and dive to the basket and finish above the rim with a 2-hand flush. Now, because Jimmy is so dynamic off the ball, he creates tons of motion on the offensive end that open up his shooters and cause the defense to always be on their heels. Butler is a true Swiss Army knife that sets amazing screens, cuts extremely well, and of course has the size, strength, and speed to finish above the rim from all angles. He honestly reminds me of a poor man's LeBron, especially in this Spoelstra system, and that is not a shot at Jimmy at all. Jimmy Buckets has some of the strongest takes in the league, and this first play is a perfect example of that. Jimmy blows by his primary defender and hangs in the air through contact to ice the game once again. Now, there are only a few players left in the NBA who are comfortable playing through contact, and Jimmy Butler is certainly one of those guys. In fact, Jimmy Butler often initiates the contact himself. Let's take a look at this play in the finals. Freeze it here. You've got AD on the weak side block, ready to swat anything that comes his way, and fearless Jimmy drives right to the rack with an extreme amount of force and speed to flush it down with 2 hands before AD can even block him, and then once again he attacks LeBron off the dribble like a straight baller. There are a few mid-range assassins left in the league, however Jimmy Butler is one of them, and boy does he make it look good. Not only can Jimmy sauce you up off the dribble, but his footwork is extremely underrated, which allows him to destroy players in the post. Whether he gets a guard on him or heck, even a 6'8" beast like Morris, he always finds a way to back his defender down and utilize his elite skill to get his shot off. We always talk about DeMar DeRozan or Chris Paul when it comes to mid-range killers, but it's time to start giving Jimmy his damn respect because he is a mid-range monster. In order to be classified as a superstar, you have to elevate your teammates, and boy does Jimmy do just that. As a matter of fact, he is one of the most underrated passers in the game. This year, he is averaging nearly 6 assists per game, and last year, without a true point guard like Kyle Lowry, he averaged over 7 assists per game, which is right up there with some of the best small forwards ever, like a LeBron James. Now, the whole world watched the 2020 NBA Finals in the bubble, where Butler recorded multiple games with a 35-point triple-double, which is absolutely remarkable and proves my point that he is indeed a superstar. It's going to be interesting this postseason for Miami because they are built to win right now, and I personally think they have been slept on all year. Last but not least, Jimmy Butler is one of the most clutch players in the league. If all these game winners don't convince you, then I urge you to take a look at the analytics. As I said before, out of all current NBA players, Butler ranks third in clutch win probability added, behind none other than LeBron James and Anthony Davis. The great part about this advanced stat is that it takes into consideration not only free throws and field goals in the final 5 minutes, but it also takes into consideration turnovers. This means that not only does Jimmy Butler hit big shots, but he rarely turns the ball over when it matters most. Now, we are almost at the end of this breakdown, and it would be a huge help for those of you still watching to like this video if you enjoyed it and learned a thing or two. And of course, if you really did enjoy it, subscribe for more awesome basketball breakdowns. My name is Wiseman, this has been Better Through Ball, and this video is why Jimmy Butler is the most underrated star in the league.